Welcome to Applied Logics. In this video, we will see how we can find a greater number between three given numbers. For example, let's say if you received three numbers as a 10, 20 and 30, in this case, your program should return 30 as the output. Also, in one more example, like if you received three numbers as a 2, 100 and 500, in this case, your program should return 500 as the result. Let's see how we can implement this in a Java. So I'm creating a solution file over here, solution.java. You can see the public class solution is there. Let's go ahead and add the main method, which is the entry point for our program, public static void main, and string argument, array arguments like args to it. Okay, so let's take three numbers, like number 1 as a 10, then one more number 2 as a 20, and the third number, that is number 3 as a 30. Okay, let's declare one more variable called as a result, and we will call a function like get largest number, and we will pass these three numbers to it, like number 1 comma number 2 and number 3. Okay, now this function will return the result, and we will simply print the result using system.out.print at new line. Here is the result. We can add some more text to that, like largest number is. Okay, so let's go ahead and add one more method, that is get largest number. So I'll be declaring it as a public static method. Instead of a void, I will say int. The reason is this method will return an integer, that is the largest number, and the name of the method, that is get largest number. Also, this method accepts three integer variables, that is number 1, number 2 and number 3. So let's say int n1, integer n2, integer n3. Okay, now let's add the logic to find the largest of all. So let's start with the if loop, where you basically we will compare the first number, that is n1, with both of these numbers like n2 and n3. So we will check if n1, that is first number, is greater than n2, and if n1 is greater than n3. So what does that mean? The n1, we are checking if the number n1 is greater than n2, and the number n1 is greater than n3. So AND operation will basically do the clubbing of these two conditions. So once n1 is greater than n2 as well as n1 is greater than n3, in this case we can say that n1 is greater than both of these two numbers, right? Hence we will return n1 as the largest of all. Now we will add else if condition, and here we will check if we will do the same check for n2. We will check if n2 is greater than n1 and n2 is also greater than n3. Okay, so we are simply replacing n1 with n2 over here. We are checking whether n2 is greater than both n1 and n3. In this case, we will return, or we can say that n2 is the largest. If both of these conditions fails, we can conclude that if n1 and n2 are not largest, then definitely n3 will be the largest of all, right? So let's go ahead and check whether our program is working or not. So I will quickly go ahead and open the terminal. So we can compile our code javac and then the solution.java, the file name. Yes, our code got compiled. You can see the solution.class file got generated over here. Okay, so let's run the code. That is java solution dot, yeah, java just solution. And here you can see the output as largest number is 30. Okay, so let's go ahead and update our example. Okay, so let's say first number is a 2, second number is a 100, or let's mark it as a 500, and third number is 100. So in this case our program should return 500 as the output. Let's test that. Okay, so I'm compiling the code one more time so that we got the latest changes, and I'm running it. Yeah, so here you can see we received 500 as the largest number. Okay, so this is the function to get the largest number from given three numbers. If you have any doubt regarding this function, how to implement it, or any condition how we have choose and not the or and all, you can post these questions in the comment section. We'll answer the same. Thank you.